Welcome back. In our last lesson, we learned that vowels are the heart of English pronunciation. They don't just help us pronounce words, they often determine which word we're actually saying. Today, we're beginning with our very first vowel, the letter A. Now, if you've ever looked at two words like cat and cake, or mad and made, you may have wondered why the same letter suddenly sounds completely different. The answer is that the letter A can make more than one sound. Today, we're going to focus on the two most common sounds you'll hear every day. The short A, achoo, and the long A. The long one always says the name of the letter. Don't worry about memorizing everything today. My goal is to help you understand the patterns. Once you understand the patterns, pronunciation becomes much, much easier. Just like our last lesson, we'll learn in 4 steps. We're going to hear it, see it, feel it, practice it. So let's begin. Hear it first. Listen to the short A. Apple, cat, hat, back, family, happy. Listen again. Apple, cat, hat, back, family, happy. Achoo. Now compare it to the long A. Ape, cake, same. The long A sounds exactly like the name of the letter itself. A, cake, ape. That's one of the easiest rules to remember. Long vowels usually say their own name. Now let's compare them. Cat, Kate, cap, cape, mad, made, rat, rate. Can you hear how changing only one sound creates a completely different word? Those tiny differences matter. If you say cap when you mean cape, native speakers will probably understand from context, but you'll sound much more natural when you learn to hear and produce the difference. See it. Now let's become pronunciation detectives. English leaves clues. We just have to know where to look. The short A is often found in shorter words where the vowel is followed by one or more consonants, like cat, hat, black, snap, apple. Again, English has exceptions, but you'll see this pattern over and over. Now look at these words. Cape, made, same, late. Notice something. There is a silent E at the end. Remember the magic E from our last lesson? That little E isn't pronounced, but it tells the A to say its own name. Now, let's look at another group. Rain, train, paint, play, day, wait. For those, there isn't a magic E this time. Instead, another vowel joins the A. When the vowels work together, one often does the talking while the other stays quiet. That's why combinations like AI and AY frequently make the long A sound. You don't have to memorize every spelling pattern today. just start noticing them. The more patterns you notice, the less English feels random. So it makes sense to your mind when you're trying to speak. Now we're going to feel it. Now let's pay attention to what your mouth is doing. For the short A, drop your jaw, open your mouth wide, fairly wide, and keep your tongue low and towards the front, saying ah. Now say cat, hat, apple, back. Okay, good. Now the long A. Your mouth starts in a similar position. But as you finish the sound, your tongue rises and your jaw begins to close slightly. A. Almost like you're smiling a little. Now try cake, name, rain, and play. Made. Listen carefully to yourself. One of the best pronunciation teachers you'll ever have is your own ears. Practice it. Let's practice together. I'll say the first word. You repeat after me. Cat. Map. Black. Happy. Apple. Now long A. Late. Rain. Play. Now let's mix them together. Cap. Cape. Mad. Made. Rat. Rate. Tap. Tape. Can. Cane. As you practice, don't rush. Accuracy is much more important than speed. Native speakers become fast because they've practiced being accurate thousands of times. So take your time. You can replay the video, pause it when you need to. So today's detective challenge. Before our next lesson, I want you to become an English pronunciation detective. Today, every time you see the letter A, stop for just a second and ask yourself, is this a short A or a long A? What clue helped me decide? Was there a magic E? Was it spelled with AI or AY? Or was it just a simple short vowel? Don't worry if you don't know every answer yet. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to start noticing. Once you notice the patterns, your brain starts recognizing them automatically. And that's when English begins to feel easier. In our next lesson, we'll move on to the letter E, where you'll discover another set of sounds and a few surprises. Until then, keep listening, keep noticing, and keep practicing. Great job. Now let's spend 1 minute training your ears and your mouth. Here's how this works. I'll say the word once, pause the video if you need more time, then repeat the word out loud exactly the way you hear it. Don't just think it, say it out loud. It's really important. You need it for your voice, you need it for your brain. Say it out loud. Speaking is a physical skill, and your mouth learns by moving. Let's begin. Short A. Cat. Hat. Map. black. Apple, family, happy, sand, glass, camera. Excellent. Now the long A. Cake, name, train, play, day, wait, baby, great. Now, let's see if your ears can hear the difference. I'll say 2 words. Repeat both. Ready? Cape, cap. Mad, made. Rat, rate. Tap, tape. Can, cane. Plan, plane. Mat, mate. Back, bake. Now, let's try them in short sentences. Repeat after me. The cat is sleeping. I baked a cake. He has a black backpack. Backpack's kind of fun, huh? They played in the rain. My name is Alex. Please wait for me. Fantastic. Every time you repeat a word correctly, you're teaching your brain and your mouth to work together. That's how pronunciation improves. Not by reading about it, but by practicing it. Now, go complete today's detective challenge. Find as many words with the letter A as you can today. Ask yourself, is it a short A, or a long A? A. I'll see you in the next lesson. Next, we'll explore the letter E. You'll learn why bed and bead are completely different words, how to recognize the most common long E spelling patterns, and how a tiny change in your mouth can make your pronunciation so much clearer. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, keep growing your confidence, one conversation at a time. If you'd like more conversation practice with me, contact me at EnglishTogetherHub.com, and there we can practice English together.